Hello, everybody. Good day to you. Welcome back. I am super glad you guys are here. This video is part 2 of a 2006 Pontiac Montana that's been sitting in the lot with 2 flat tires, no power steering, exhaust leaks, and poor AC system performance. We need to get this thing back on the road because one of the customers has another van that blew up the other day, and he's going to need a vehicle ASAP. So we're trying to get this thing back on the road, and we can swap him out and get this fella a new van. In the first video on this particular Montana, we got it into the shop, checked it out, and started going through some of the more important items that need to be repaired. At the end of the first video, we left off with the power steering pump removal and no new pump in sight because the delivery took way too long. So we are now on day 2. The new pump has arrived. Let's get back to it. There's lots to do. Hopping the hood. Gravity. Let's do some comparing and contrasting here. We've got bolts. We've got a shaft. We've got our fittings for the line. New reservoir, because I would hate to find that this reservoir also has a leak at like one of the seams and I have to do it all again. So I ordered the pump with the reservoir. This is good to go. It's gonna fit. Let's get this unit installed and we'll get this thing back to some level of operational status. Now, since it would be a tragedy to forget to replace the O-ring, we're gonna do that first. That way, I don't have to do this again, because I don't want to do this a second time. Pump's coming in. Now let's unclick this little cap thing in here. Get rid of you. Spin that guy off. There we go. Pull that little plug out. And maneuver this thing down into its new home. And since space is limited, I'm going to try to get this other power steering line on first. Slide that guy down over its nipple. Wiggle it some until it goes in. Oh, there we go. And get the clamp on. There we go. Now, let's get this thing bolted back together. Where's my bolts? 1, 2, got them. Get rid of that. There's leaves on my bolts. It's not okay. It's not fitting very well. What's this problem? The angle needs to go like that some. Okay, let's go ahead and get this pressure line threaded on. Get this guy installed. Not easy to do. These hard lines they don't have much room for error. There we go. Where's my wrench? Let's get this guy tight. And then we'll get the pulley pressed on. Clicks. A little more. There we go. All right, let's get the last few bolts in this thing. We'll tighten this thing down. And then get the pulley on. Clicks. That one. And number 3. I threaded that when you weren't looking. Good. Okie dokes, it is nearly time to get the belt and everything back on. I want to clean off some of this nasty spillage and schmoo and nonsense before we do that. So, get it. Dueling brake pan clean. Said that backwards, didn't I? Dueling brake clean can. Yeah. You guys seem to like the dual brake clean. So now I can waste twice as much brake clean. Oh, that one's gone. No! Ah, 2 of them are gone. Another again! All right, making headway. Now we can get the pulley installed. Now this will go on either way. This is a press fit pulley. See how there's no keyway in there? Nothing to keep this on the shaft. It's just pressed on, which means this is slightly smaller, ever so slightly smaller than the diameter of that shaft. Now inside of that shaft it is threaded, and it is threaded to the pitch of this installer tool. So what we'll do, run this guy through, and we can screw the installation section of this tool in. I'll screw it in until it bottoms out. This piece right here, it's got a nut on it, and then there's a little bearing plate inside of there, and it's smooth on this other side. So once the bolt is all the way installed, back that out some. Okay, bolt's bottomed out. Now all I need to do is turn this bearing plate, and as it runs its threads, or runs down the threads on the bolt, it'll push that pulley onto the shaft of the pump. Okay, so let's get a ratcheting wrench on the nut over there. Is this gonna fit? Go over, or not. Okay, we'll do it a different way. We'll do a regular wrench. There we go. Regular wrench on the installer, like so. And then we'll put the ratcheting wrench on the bolt. Get on there. So all I need to do is hold the bolt stationary and then rotate the little bearing plate. And as we do that, it's going to press that pulley on. Everything's a hammer. And I'll just run that on until it bottoms out. Once the shaft is flush with the front of the pulley, we are done, and the pulley installation will be complete. Repetitive. Come on. A little more. It's getting tight, which means friction is increasing. There we go. Felt the bottom out. Rotate the opposite direction. Actual hammers are also hammers. Ding. Come on. There we go. Okay, now I need to get my fallen towel out, and we'll go ahead and get this belt put back on. I forgot how that goes. It fell way too far. Let's see, let's go around the tensioner, under the idler, over the power steering. What's that? Did you? Yeah? Yeah. Okay, going back in with the ratchet. A little bit more space this time around since that, that washer bottle is not there. Going in with the ratchet, we'll unratchet this, and I'm slipping this thing up and over the nadir if I can. Nadir's up here. I don't even know if you can see, it's like that way. No, I can't get it on there. Okay, new strategy. Over the nadir, and we'll just slip it over this idler pulley. Let's try that. Nope. Oh, hang on, we're not aligned. Let's try something else here. Yeah. A little bit more. Oh, I can't reach. I don't have enough throw. There, I'll ratchet the ratchet some. Okay, got it. It is on. Belt's installed. Checking the pulleys for alignment. They're looking good. Let me just get an eyeball on the AC compressor. And that one is not good. Okay, I need to redo what I just did. I'm surprised this went on, even though that those ribs are misaligned. Let me reach down here. Get that straight. Okay, got it. Good. Rechecking the alternator, rechecking compressor, and I'm still off one rib on the compressor. Hang on. One more time. That's it. Okay, looking good. The belt is now installed properly. Moving on. Okie dokes, we backed up some to give us some space to get this washer fluid reservoir installed, compressor powering on. Let's get this thing down in its home here. We'll get the bolts in first, then I'll reach down and we'll get the tubes for the spray nozzles installed, then the electrical connectors, then we'll put that little bar on, then I can reassemble this fuse block nightmare thing going on over here. Okay, let's get our screws in, bolts. I'll get the back one back here first. That's kind of harder to reach and harder to see. So I'll do that one first because it's the most difficult. And I dropped it and I recovered it, and that's good because I just noticed that this connector has to go here. There. Now we're getting somewhere. Good job, Ray. Okay, let's get that bolt in position here. That one's threaded. Good. Thread in this little guy down here in the front. That one started. Come on. All right, I'll use the longer one. That is the longer one. Not all right. Pardon my big noggin here, folks. Let me get in there. Oh, I see what happened. The clip fell out. Yeah, let me put that back. It's not a threaded hole. It's got a little U-shaped retainer clip in there. Okay, that one started. Good. Okie dokes. Let's get, I need a 10 mil. Where's my electrical ratchet? Where? There it is. There's my electronical ratchet. It's over here on my auxiliary toolbox shelf. Dang, that was rapid wobbly. Here, click that back around that way. Maneuver you in your home down there. That one's in. And the one that none of us can see, including myself, kinda. There it is. That one's in. And numero tres goes way, way, way down under. You're gonna go in? Yep, right. Oh, it threads perfectly, beautiful. Get in there. That's what we're looking for. I couldn't imagine doing this with just hand tools. That would drive me insane. Come on, get tight. There, got it. Okay, that's in. Let's get the hoses plugged back into their little little rubber elbow things, or fittings, or nipples, whatever you want to call them. There's one of them plugged in. There's the other one right. Oh, come on! All you guys can see is my arm. That's not okay. There, that one's in, and then it came back out. Okay, switching arms. Seriously? It's just a, well, it's just a hose with no space to plug it in. There. Okay, put that back up. Click that in so the belt doesn't catch it and make it explode. We'll get the two electrical connectors. Plug those guys in. Actually, this can go right here. We're done with you. Let's see, this one, that one's plugging in right here. Yeah, there's two pumps in this reservoir. Front wiper pump and a rear wiper pump. That's the rear, this one's the front. Those guys are connected. Let's tuck that wire back so the belt can't catch it. Okay, washer reservoir, that's reinstalled. This is good. Now, we'll get that little bar, the connectors, the fuse box. Okay, let's go with what we know. And that's the connectors that are staring at us in the face. Reconnect that one. This one gets connected right here, I think. Or not. No, this one gets connected here. And then that has a tab that it gets plugged into that's on the washer nozzle, washer bottle. That's there. This one is for the load sensor on the battery cable. Plug that guy in. Okay, all the connectors are connected, I think. Yes. Let's get the little bar thing in. There. Move some things around a little bit here. Let's see how this is gonna go. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. So here, put in the big one first. Come on. Rusty. Two little ones here and here. Don't need this. Do need this. Loud clickages. Good. Is that in? Yep. And this one doesn't have as much cable, but it's in, I think. No, it's not. Try again. Still not in. What have I done wrong? Let's take this apart. I think the little cams that lock this in are not aligned properly. Take that off. Come on. I'm confused. Doesn't take much. Yeah, this one's not going on. Hang on, let me figure this out. Oh wait, I see. This has to go, it has to start like this. Then as I snap it in, it locks into place. That's what I was doing. It was already in the locked position when I started. Which is odd that this one didn't do the same thing, so I think this one's broken and not this one. Either way, it's on. Which is enough for me. It's back where it goes. Okay. Oh, I missed a step, haven't I? Yep, sure have. I didn't really miss it, I just forgot about it. Got to get the bracket that holds the fuse box. There we go. 2 nuts. Come on. There. Come on, harness. Go in your little slots. These. And thank you. Ah, nice. Did you hear all the little tabs click into place? It's a very satisfactory sound. And now I think I can, then we'll put the cable back on. This is the negative, positive. Yeah, that's positive battery. Yep. Put that guy back on right where it goes. This thing's loose. I'm going to square that off so it's not pointed towards the engine. Then I'll readjust all these cables right here. That way they're not pointing towards the engine. There we go. Take this wing nut loose right here. And then move this over there. There, that's better. It's neater and more compact. Things are square and there's nothing sticking out that's going to get caught up by the belt. Come on, turn that. Stay, battery. It's missing its hold down. And I don't think I have another one, so that's just going to stay missing. This gets attached to our little bracket cover thing right here. So we'll screw that guy back in. Bolts in right here. Maybe. Kinda, sorta. Man, sorry guys, I wasn't pointed at us. It's disappointing. And I have this backwards. I'm not okay still. I still got brain fog. A lot of it. Lots and lots of it. Where's that nut? Bolt. Got it. That's tight. So batteries installed, cables are situated and oriented better than what they were. Power steering pump's installed, both lines are on, all the clamps are clamped. We need to get this little connector harness thing attached somehow, some way. I don't think it's going to attach anymore. That's going to slide. It's supposed to slide on this little clip right here, but I don't know. I have a better idea. I'll take the clip thing out and then try to attach it. Yeah. Now we're cooking. That's good. I don't know what this is doing here, but I'm just gonna, you know what? I'll just cut that off because that doesn't need to be there. Not with those pliers. I don't like bare wires just sticking out. Okay, off to the vault of viscosity. I need more power steering fluid again. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I was gonna use that red line stuff that I filled up the system with yesterday, but since we have a new pump, we'll just put fluid in it. More fluids. Yeah, I considered using that because it'll work, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I use this? Should I use that? Let me know in the comment section down below. I think I'll just do this power steering fluid. Go ahead and fill that all the way up. Glugs, glugs, and more glugs. We're gonna go all the way to the brim because there's air in the system and that's gonna have to purge out. So, hey, that's not the one. That's not the one that came with it. This is the one. Do not overfill. Use only approved fluids. Got it. Well, I approve of this fluid, so we're good. Works for me. All right, time for the moment of truth. Let's reach in and starting the engine. Where's that key at? Got it. It is alive! Everything's cool on the belt. Nothing touching the belt. That's good. Got that back, that's good. I hear an exhaust leak. I don't know what that is. Let's flip this thing up. We'll recheck for some leaks. I'll spray this down some more while it's up in the air, and I'll see if I can't see where that exhaust leak's coming from. Moving on up. Oh, by the way, the experiment earlier with the like buttons instead of the subscribe buttons was actually effective. So I set the bar last time at 5,000. Let's do 25,000 this time. Let's see if we can do 25,000 like buttons on this particular video. I don't know if it can be done. I don't think you guys have like the will, the raw urge to drive the numbers, but I don't know, maybe you do. Let's see how you guys are feeling today. All the way up. Look at my light concoction up there. There's like 4 or 5 different lights. That's awesome. Anyway, exhaust leak. I want to find the exhaust leak. I'm hearing it from the front. Can't really see much in there. But I don't know. There's a joint right here. I'm gonna see if I can't feel. I can't get up there. Okay, well I know the leak is from the front. I'll probably have to pull the manifold. There's a couple exhaust leaks on this thing. I hear one back here too. I'm feeling around the flange. Yeah, no leak there. Okay. Yeah, I don't see it. All right. Here, there's a bit of a mess on the floor, so let us grab some pig mats here. Oil absorption mats. They're highly effective when used properly. When used improperly, they can be a very wasteful thing to have around. For example, folks will do something like this and go, oh, okay, it's clean, and then they'll throw this away. But the reality is this thing can be used for a much longer period of time. It's like the bounty quicker picker-upper for the shop floor. I don't know if they are or not. Anyway, we need the oil drain. Let's spray off all this nonsense down here and get it kind of shiny-ish. And then we'll re-evaluate it for leaks later on. Now the moment we've all been waiting for. Extra shiny. Dueling shiny brake clean cans. Because I can waste all of it. Smells so bad. Don't breathe it, dude. Breathe over there. Especially this can. This is like a very stinky can.
Smells like a nail salon.
Come on, a little bit more. The can's getting cold. Oh, that one's out. No! Yeah, that's probably good for now. Oh wait, I forgot. There. Okay, Montana coming down. So that exhaust noise that this thing just had has quieted down some, which definitely leads me to believe it's one of the manifolds. Could be a gasket, could be a crack in the manifold itself. The reason I know that it's there is, number one, I can hear it, and number two, the sound has subsided, meaning that the component has heated up and expanded, and that expansion has created a better seal, hence the absence of a noise. I can still hear it very faintly, but it's not as profound as it was on the cold start. Anyway, let's check fluid level on the steering. That looks good. Let's go make sure it still has power steering. Get out of there. And then this thing should be good to go for the time being. Oh, real good. Okay. Yeah, steering's phenomenal on this. All right, guys, that's going to conclude this particular operation for now. We got to have the tires patched up and repaired. I need to see if my guy wants me to pull these manifolds off and check them for cracks or not. If so, that'll definitely be content for a later video. As I said, we're about done with this one, so as always, I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to let me know about that by tapping that like button down below. Let's see if we can get to 25,000. Drop me a comment or two while you're down there. And most importantly, do not forget to have yourselves a great day. See you guys later in Pontiac.